Hey, welcome to Adventures in Gaming. We're here to take you on an adventure of our fondest memories in gaming while we're playing them. I am your co-host, Rain. I'm with my dear friend and co-host, Maddie T. So we're going to play some of our most favorite games and take you on a journey with us. So let's go. So right now we're going to be starting off with Maddie T's game of choice, which is River City Ransom. So tell us about River City Ransom, man. What is it? Why'd you choose this game here?
River City Ransom is a game that I grew up playing a lot because two reasons. It's fun, and it's a two-player game that you can play at the same time. And me and my older sister, didn't always get along the best. And so if we both wanted to play Nintendo, we needed a game that we could both play at the same time.
Oh yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I love this game. I have memories with this game too. This is a pretty fun one. I don't ever think that I beat. Oh yeah, I forgot we could hit each other.
Yeah, we used to like take. All right, you take top screen, I take bottom screen.
I forgot. Yeah, that's how we used to do it too. This game was so fun though. I just remember I don't even think I've ever finished this game actually.
I didn't finish it until I was an adult, just because
Really?
I would get to River City High School and the gate wouldn't be open. And I was like, why wasn't this open? I was like, because you got to go back and fight some other semi-hidden boss.
Yeah, have you noticed that? Have you seen the other River City games that came out in recent years?
Oh yeah, dude, River City Girls is fantastic.
Yeah, River City Girls, which I actually haven't got a chance to play. And then there's another River City game that you can play. I think it was River City Ransom, not part 2, but there was another River City Ransom game that came out.
There's actually quite a few. There's River City Underground. Oh, I'm blue.
Yeah, I think. Oh shit! Sorry.
I actually have it on Steam. I haven't played it, but I have it on Steam.
Oh man, I would love to try to play that.
Yeah, and then Technos and whoever else, they make Super Dodgeball, which is a game I almost decided to play too, because my sister and I played that a lot as well.
Yeah, I've seen River City Girls, and I knew there was another River City Ransom game.
And River City's Girl 2 just came out, and I started playing it with Gamma, and it's pretty fun too.
Oh man, that sounds sick.
Yeah,
I need to step my game up a little bit.
But we can play this, and there's spoiler for anybody who hadn't played this, probably more than 30-year-old game. Eventually, you get to town and you can buy power-ups in forms of food and stuff, and you can go to the sauna, and you may or may not see a little pixelated butt, and that was
everything when we were kids.
Yeah, 6 and 7-year-olds were just giggling.
Right? We're like, oh, look at this.
Yeah. So if you need some life or power-ups, you can come in here to the shops.
Yep.
But yeah, so I mean, just
that's real big.
And there's because we played Double Dragon 2 a lot, and Double Dragon as well, but just a little more fond memories, just because connection with family, and then just cartoon style, and it's fun.
That's funny because hold on one sec. Yeah, that's funny also because I myself, I was going to I was sitting there thinking of Double Dragon. I was what other games, for my game, we'll get to that, but I was just oh man, this is cool. So, now that when we playing this, I'm like, River City Ransom, I think I've had more of a memory of than anything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think I just brought 2 croissants.
That's fine. So, you can eat them outside. I forgot that this isn't a restaurant. We get this to go.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So yeah.
Yeah, I forgot this game I do have a lot of history with. I remember even my mom playing this game.
Let's get some sushi.
Yeah,
we watched. Yeah, my mom was there, not that she walked in only when the butt came on screen, but
that's
but
my mom used to love this game.
Oh yeah, she watches play. And this is also one of those games that reminds me of, because no internet back then, because we're old, and
oh yeah.
And so it's you can put codes in to get everything unlocked and have all this money. And you're what? I didn't know that code until the internet. And there was video game magazines and stuff, but I never tracked it down.
Oh yeah, that's but let me ask you a question. When it comes into gaming in general, how old were you when you first started gaming? What was your first? What was your earliest video game memory?
The earliest video game memory I have is of me playing, or just in general? Is the question?
I guess just in general.
Okay, we had an Apple IIe computer in the basement. and my mom would play like Zork and Zork Zero, which are text-based, like adventure RPG games.
Yeah.
And then she also had like, I remember she had a Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy game. Did I not get any life from that? Get that prawn.
Prawn. There you go.
There we go. Now we're doing it. So we play that, and then like there was games on there that like my sister and I would play. There's one called like Super Rabbit, which was like sideways Frogger, and you'd have to get this rabbit across the screen, and then eat the carrot and turn into Super Rabbit and get a fly back across. So I remember that. So I remember computer games fairly early. I was probably 4 or 5. Not. Yeah, get him.
Yeah. Oh wait, I forgot we can jump with. Yeah, you get that.
Two buttons to jump. 2 buttons to jump. That was almost the name of this podcast.
It really was. Yeah. And it's so funny because it's been like that with all of them. Because I remember Double Dragon like that too.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
You know, like 2 buttons. Because I was just messing with Double Dragon probably the other day, and I was just like, oh yeah,
2 buttons to jump. There you go. What's this guy hiding up here in the corner, man? Come on, bro.
Oh yeah, what is his problem?
He's scared. I would be too, man.
He definitely is scared.
I can't even get him.
He's trying to find a way to get out of. Oh,
yeah, all right. Well, we'll go up here. We'll go up here and fight by the bathroom. So I'm not scared.
There you go.
But as far as like console games, I was thinking about this earlier today, actually. I don't know that I even remember wanting a Nintendo until we had one.
Oh yeah.
And we went like, and I was also trying to remember. I don't think, unless my older sister asked for it, we never like. I don't remember asking for. Dude, we're okay. It's not that serious, guys. Come on, man. I'll hit.
Like it is to me.
That's right. I feel bad hitting a man in the back, but he hit me first, so you know.
Yeah,
hey, Rocco, get out of here.
He's throwing rocks at us.
Anyway, so like we just got all in my mom's van one day and went to Radio Shack, and I don't even remember. I don't remember paying attention while we were there. We were just going home, and I'm in the back seat, and there's this box in a bag on the floor, and I started looking at it. I'm like, what is this? What the heck? And I think that awakened in me that a lot of people have of just getting new tech. And it's just like,
oh yeah,
how much fun is it to get new tech? And it's like, oh, this is great. This is gonna be cool. What? Like it has controllers. So we took it home, got it set up, and it was like, did you ever watch The Wonder Years? When,
I love that show.
The episode where they're talking about getting a new car and like it's an event for the block and everybody shows up like, hey, congratulations on the new car. Blah, blah. Yeah. It was like that. I mean, like everyone came over. Our friends came over. Their parents came over. We were hooking it up. It was a to-do. Oh
yeah, that was one of the good memories right there. Just hooking up your game when your friends come over. Like, oh man, that was good stuff. That's cool, man. I've never heard of. I mean, I've heard about that stuff before, but I've never known anyone who's actually had those games, like the computers and all that stuff. Because for me, my first memory was like the Atari. Like I
just jump off the cliff.
I was like 3 or 4, and I just crap, no.
Let you do your own device. I jumped off a cliff. If you can run out and leave the screen and come back without dying, I can be there. But so if you can go up through that hole right there at the top, that's my bad. I just completely jumped off a cliff. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. It's okay. He's kicking my ass. No, but I was an Atari kid, and one of my there was a lot of games that my grandmother used to play. That's how she used to play before I was, and like she would play the games like one of her favorite games was like called Bump and Jump. I forgot to run and stuff. And Bump and Jump and Burger Time.
Okay, so I guess let's go up here. I guess we beat the boss. That's how good we are.
Yeah, I guess so. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. So she, when she would play those, I would watch her. But then, one of the games that I first played was a game that was actually based off of a movie, which was Tron. So. Nice. I don't know if you ever played the Tron game on the Atari Tron game, but it was fantastic. I love that game. It was one of my favorite games, back then. And that was probably I think that's all I played. There was a few other games I did play, but I remember they had the what was it called? They had this like cartridge where it can make your game speak or whatever, and you like put your cartridge. It was really crazy, yeah. But Bump and Jump was like. Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was probably like Bump and Jump, Burger Time, and all that stuff. And Tron. That was the greatest thing ever.
That's cool.
That's probably what got me really into gaming was like Tron. right there. And then of course the NES when it came with Mario and Duck Hunt, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you know, my grandmother, we all played that together too. So
yeah,
you know, that was always a fun time. But yeah, I mean, it's funny like how as a kid it was so different when you get that new tech, you know.
Yeah.
And it's like, and speaking of new tech though, because what game do you know, or what game can you remember that was like, I don't know, that was something like special, like next level? What game do you know that was like next level that really just was like, wow?
I have a couple answers for this. On the NES, I remember playing Ninja Gaiden for the first time. And this was still pretty early on as far as like, we had like Super Mario Brothers and Duck Hunt because it came with it.
Yeah.
And then we didn't own a whole lot of other games. We had like Legend of Zelda, which is still phenomenal. I got a funny story about that later. And then, but playing Ninja Gaiden, it gets to the cutscene part, and I'm like, this looks so real. Like, this, like, its graphics are never going to get better than this. This is like, we've reached the peak as human beings.
That is fantastic answer, because that's my answer for that question too.
Oh yeah.
I was going to say mine was Ninja Gaiden, because like that, it had the badass cutscenes in it, and the music like is fantastic in that game. Like, I'm talking about, I still listen to covers of that game to this day.
Yeah.
Like I still, Ninja Gaiden was like, this cutscenes were real. It was hard. I was into the ninja stuff. Did you die?
I got murdered, man.
Holy cow.
I hit him with a box. He did not like that. It's kind of like real life.
Apparently so. Good grief. No. Oh, no. No.
I used to be a lot better at this game.
You and me both.
And then another answer to what I thought was like something next up was Chrono Trigger.
I got both of them.
Nice. Chrono Trigger really blew my mind.
Oh yeah.
Just because it's a fantastic game. I mean, Final Fantasy 3 and 6, like scope wise, huge, great, big things. Don't jump off there, you die.
I did. Well, we beat them though.
Yeah, we did. But Chrono Trigger, like, I remember playing it with a buddy of mine who like played it already, and he was kind of taking me through it, and I learned that they had multiple endings, and I was like, what?
Oh yeah, it does, yeah. And that's why I love Chrono Trigger, because I recently played Chrono Cross on my YouTube channel, and there's like so many different characters and endings you can get with that damn game. Is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, I need to go back and play Chrono Cross now that they got it out again.
Oh yeah, I recommend. I mean, fantastic game. You know, I replayed it because they remastered it, sort of. I mean, it sucks without mods because the ports kind of are, but yeah, you know, I had to play like a 60 FPS patch, which is hilarious to me.
Yeah,
but that's so funny that you said Ninja Gaiden, because that was one of my favorite games. Wasn't there like a secret up here somewhere?
There's another screen, and then later we go into a tunnel, and there's oh god.
Oh, did I hit you?
Yeah, I was trying to get a chain. My bad. There we go.
Oh crap. But yeah, Ninja Gaiden definitely was one of my like, oh wow games, and then I probably have to say Contra.
Yes.
Because Contra, like, I mean, come on, man, that's like the ultimate two-player game. 30 men,
so
30
good.
men, all that stuff.
Yeah.
But there's another game out there too that really broke it for me too. In the Contra. Oh crap! Stop hitting me. In the Contra series, it's called Contra Force. So I don't know if you ever played Contra Force, but it was. We'll have to play it on another episode, but it's it's 2-player, but you can actually select from 4 different characters to play on the fly.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, they all had different weapons too. Like, you know what I mean? One of them was a sniper, one had like a shotgun, the other one had like a rocket launcher. It was wicked.
Oh, nice.
So to me, I played the hell out of that game like nonstop.
Nice.
Oh man. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we can juggle. Hey.
Yeah.
I think the reason I did like this game so much is because it reminded me so much of Double Dragon. But I think if I dare to say without getting beat up, I swear I think this is better than Double Dragon sometimes.
Yeah, they each have their own like merits and whatnot. Oh, I gotta carry us. It's a sad state of affairs if I'm the one that's curious.
Oh yeah.
Also, probably not a good idea to get in between them.
Nope. This part actually reminds me of Double Dragon. There's a scene like this right
right at the beginning. You can like walk up the wall.
Yeah, you can walk up the wall. Yeah, I remember that. Isn't it great how we unlock these core memories?
Yes. Take that, Marco. All right, here we go.
Right. So I know.
What do I do when I get the door? Well, I'm so dumb.
Go run.
Peace out.
Oh, I'm back. Hey.
Yes, as long as one of us can make it to another screen, I think that one comes back.
Yeah, that's right. So, I know we kind of covered a little bit of it. Oh crap! But why is this game like important with you? What is the story with this game with you?
It's good, clean fun. I mean, I say clean. You're beating people up, but it's nothing like overly violent. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, of course.
There's enough secrets in it that it's like it's fun to explore. As far as like,
how is jumping so difficult?
Dude, if I had $1 time, I got stuck here as a kid. Or as an adult too, not to insult anybody.
Oh God, what am I doing?
Here, let me help you out. Jump on the box, like that box, and then jump onto my box.
Oh, hang on, let me. I forgot I could do this. What?
But so
this is how you know I haven't played this in forever, because I would have.
I'm gonna run into the wall. Oh, you know. Oh, wait, I forgot we got a weapon here. Hold on, let me do this real quick.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. What am I doing wrong?
Oh, wrong button! Oh God, I just killed you!
Oh no! That's funny.
Is it this button then?
My guy has no hops.
Anyway, so just like fun exploration. You know, some secrets to find, some progression in that. Oh hey, you know, we get money and then you can buy the books to like get stone.
Oh yeah, stone. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. Hey.
There you go.
Good grief.
Now watch me not make it.
Yeah.
And it's a game that's fun that your buddy comes over, hasn't played it before, they can pick it up and play it and be decently good in the first minute. You know what I mean? Enough to like,
oh
like
yeah.
You know, so it's a fun pick up and play kind of game. Plus,
oh, there we go.
Oh man, we're acrobats now. What's up?
What? Right? Could have done that the first time. I couldn't get it right. This kind of reminds me how Streets of Rage was. You could do the same thing.
Streets of Rage is so fun. I'm dead. But yeah, so I mean, it's just fun. People can pick up and play. We also love Super Dodgeball, made by the same people.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
That was almost the game I wanted to pick, but I was like, I'll pick something that's a little more co-op. Oh, have fun with the boss by yourself.
Oh yeah. Rocco.
I wonder how his modern life's going.
I mean, he can run into a wall. I mean, that's fine. Keep doing it.
Nice.
Come on. No. Let's go. Get away from me, Rocco. Oh no, you go hit me with that. Nope.
Get him.
Let's go. Yeah.
Hey, that Rocco.
Hey. Yeah, take that, boy. With one health bar left. Look
Dude,
at that.
that's clutch. That's like the second time you've done that.
That is, isn't it?
You sure you didn't pick this game? I'm the poser over here.
Nah, man, I don't even remember. The only thing I do remember right now about the play of this game is I do know the kick is stronger than the punches in this one.
Yeah.
At least that's what I remember learning in like fighting games in general.
Right.
It's like Double Dragon and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh.
Behind you!
No! I am down. Man down. Dang it, I died. But how do you think how's your focus with gaming changed since you got older though?
Yeah, I still ignore a lot of responsibilities for gaming, so that
vice versa. Yeah, same.
Yeah. No, it's funny because I don't know, I always gamed for fun. It's, you know, but I remember moving from Arkansas to Chattanooga. I started working for a content management firm that like did stuff like for online marketplaces for, anyway, we put stuff online for people.
Oh, okay.
And so it was just me and a bunch of like internet nerds, and I mean that in the best way possible, because I was one. So like, you know, early 20s to like early 30s, like Xbox 360 era. This is 2007, so like Halo 3 had just come out, Modern Warfare. So I'm not a huge fan of FPS shooters because I'm terrible at them. But that was some of the most fun I've ever had playing video games. That was just, I guess I should keep moving on, huh? But just playing with them, it was so much fun.
Yeah. I feel you in there.
And so, but nowadays, like, I've been playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14 and and so it's always been about connection. The games I've played have changed a little bit. It's funny how I made the joke of I still ignore responsibilities. You just threw me off the screen. I mean, I don't ignore responsibilities, but you definitely got to budget your time more. And so the games that I choose to play, there's like, oh man.
Oh.
And plus, it's also a lot different when you're the one paying for the games. If that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like when I was a kid,
that's the big part.
You get birthday, Christmas presents, whatever. But
Mom,
so now it's like, I'm very much more selective. But I think games are also should be better nowadays. That changes every once in a while.
Yeah, that's true. I think so too. Yeah, for me, that's the same way too. Like, it's hard with the responsibilities, but as a creator, like, I mean, we're content creators, so you got to find a way to schedule around responsibilities. Being a husband, a father, all that stuff. For me, it's like, you got to schedule all that, around that. Like, when I, before we started this podcast, I was just telling you, like, you might hear a kid or two somewhere.
Yeah.
So just be aware.
Oh yeah, I'm cool with it, man. Hey, dude, families, families are part of gaming, dude. Like, I'm worried about it.
For sure, 100%. And I still do my kids' game here and there. So, there it is. There's a
secret door. I don't think we can afford it. It's like $100, but we have 875 and 520.
I know, that's 20 though.
We have no business in here.
We have nothing. Like, good Lord. Yeah, well, speaking of which, because you mentioned it earlier, like your favorite area of video games, like era, I should say, with like COD and things. I think for me, I had like two. I think my favorite era was probably like the 3D era, like the N64 and the PS1, the 3260-bit area. Like, I was obsessed with. I was obsessed with Resident Evil and Mario 64, Star Fox 64. Like, I mean, those were my games right there. And then, of course, like COD, because I first started playing COD multiplayer with Modern Warfare 2 on the PS3. That's my first ever COD game. So, like, and the reason why it's so special is just because I met some people off of there. Oh, yeah. And we're still friends to this day, well over almost 20 years later. Yeah. Or however long Modern Warfare 2, the original, was out. So, we still talk to this day. So I made some really great friends, and I have some fond memories of being up, just chilling through the night, yelling and cussing at people through the Modern Warfare lobbies. Yeah. Like, there's a saying that people say, like, if you can hang out and you can tolerate the Modern Warfare, the Call of Duty lobbies back then, you can handle anything.
Oh man, yeah, we with the same thing. Like, we had a squad on every night, and I mean, and it was just, I mean, oh man, the stereotypes sometimes are true with people and cussing and all this other stuff. And it is. Oh no, those are my favorite eras. But I picked those because I mean, like I said, I made some friends, and then the 3D era was just, I remember I had every console in those eras. Like, and when I mean every console, I even had the Atari Jaguar. Oh, nice. So, so like, and trust me, it wasn't, I'm not going to say it was a great console, because it really wasn't, but there was some innovative things that were pretty cool about it. Like, I don't know if you ever had the Jaguar. I didn't, but the ads in GamePro made it look really good.
Yeah, it did. But the controller was actually pretty cool. Like, the controller was like this big controller with a number pad at the bottom, and like, kind of like the old Ataris, like, but it had like really cool, innovative little features with certain games. But just unfortunately, the Jaguar just didn't get really many games. Like, I remember it got Doom on the Jaguar. It's got its own version of Doom with like new weapons and all that other crap. Yeah, and it was really sick. So, but where are you going? What the? Is he running away? Oh. Really?
Turk, what up, dude?
Let's get him. Let's Negan this dude, bro. Let's go. There we go. This is so unfair.
Oh, I feel bad for that guy now, man. Yo, Turk, I'm sorry, man.
I'm sorry about that, for real.
But also, don't start nothing there won't be.
Right? That's so mean.
That was fantastic. It's funny you mentioned 3D, because, man, Mario 64. That's when I learned that I don't function in 3D worlds very well.
Oh yeah.
Me and 3D platforming do not get along.
You know what's crazy? I'm okay with 3D platforming, at least back then. Now I try to do it. I tried to play Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, like a couple of weeks ago on a stream, and man, did I suck.
Oh yeah.
I was just sitting there thinking, like, how the hell did I beat this game when I was just like back then? Like, this is terrible.
Yeah.
Like I mean, the game is fantastic, but the camera controls back then were sucky. I mean, this is PlayStation 1. I was like, and I'm sitting there, I'm on stream, and I'm like, bro, I had to apologize. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro.
Oh, dang, he just kicked our butt.
Oh, he just Jean-Claude Van Damme. You look at he's over there tweaking.
Yeah, dude.
Like, golly.
How much money do we have?
I don't know. Wait, I think you could. Yeah.
Yeah. No, we were broke.
We were hella broke. We need to rob somebody.
Yeah, we do. I guess we're robbing these guys as we like defeat them. But.
Right. What are the games that you spent the most time with?
Oh man, that's a good question. That's a good question. Probably, I'm gonna take this back. It was breadstick, whatever it is.
Breadstick, that's what I call it.
Probably Legend of Zelda.
Ooh.
The original, obviously. Chrono Trigger, I played a crap ton of, and I still like fire it up every now and then.
Right.
Hollow Knight, I've played quite a bit of. I'm still trying to beat Pantheon 5, and I know people out there are gonna be like, "You're gonna beat Pantheon 5? It's easy." I'm like, I'm glad it's easy for you.
Yeah, right. It's not ever easy for everybody else.
Right. Well,
I mean, you see, I just had difficulty on City Ransom jumping up a box.
Exactly, right. But I also haven't had a lot of time to spend on it.
Right.
But I think I've like on my Steam, it's like over 160 hours, and then on the Switch, I have like another 100.
Oh,
and
nice.
then probably I'm scared on Final Fantasy 14 to type in /playtime into the chat, because it'll tell you how long you've played.
Oh yeah, I forgot about it.
I don't know if I want to know that number. It's like someone asked one time, like, what's a stat that you're kind of curious but also embarrassed to know. It's like that, and probably the amount of square foot of cardboard that I had Amazon send me.
Yeah, see, like that's me, because I know for a fact that my Final Fantasy 14 hours are up there, because I played since before Realm Reborn. But but when Realm Reborn came out, I had it, and I played every expansion. I just haven't. Crap!
Don't run into that wall.
Okay, no running. Oh shit! I didn't mean to throw it. But I haven't played the last expansion pack for Final Fantasy 14 yet.
Oh yeah, I just started.
I want to, but I just found out I can play I think I can play like 90 something hours free. Go ahead. Sorry. They gave away Stormblade. They got Stormblade. They gave away Stormblood for free. Recently.
Yeah.
But I mean, I already got that. But I need to hop on so we can play, because that'd be nice.
Yeah, man, let's do it. In fact, I think I can send you a referral code if it's been so long, and then
hell yeah, that'd be nice.
Each get some stuff.
Hell yeah! Oh shit! Here's these damn boxes.
Actually, I might have my sister send you the referral code, because she really wants one of the mounts that you can get. I already have it, so I'll be a nice brother.
Sounds good, man. Because I think you can visit everybody on different data servers now, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Sick. Because I was always on Gilgamesh, and Gilgamesh is like the unofficial Reddit thing. Like anybody Final Fantasy anything on Reddit is all Gilgamesh for some reason.
Oh yeah, okay.
I made it up to box easy this damn time. What the hell?
I'm not doing. Oh my gosh, we reversed.
We reversed it.
Do we gotta fight Home Slice again?
I think so. I have no freaking help.
All right, I'll do it. I got him.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I'll show.
I'm just gonna try to. I'm gonna jump over here. As long as they don't come up here and
no. Okay, that was just. I'm giving them a false sense of security.
Oh.
Okay, I'm out of breath already.
There you go. Biff. Damn. Lighten up, Rambo. I forgot how cool the words were when you were.
You got me in the corner.
Oh no!
It's up to you again. You gotta clutch it one more time. Throw him against the wall. I like it.
Let's go.
Yes. Don't mess with the rain, man.
Right. Let me clutch it. Let's go.
That's awesome.
We got this. That was good. Sam, if I had to pick the games that I spent the most time with, though, one of them, right, hands down. Well, there's two. I mean, there's a lot actually, but there's two I'm going to say right now, and one of them is Resident Evil 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Like probably 2 more than 3, because I remember like, I mean, that was a game that really got me into the horror genre anyway, and like it's like I spent so many times playing that game trying to unlock everything, trying to speed run it, because if you speed run it, if you played it and if you beat it in under 3 hours, you got like unlimited weapons and extra crap and everything else. So I spent a numerous amount of hours on that game. Like you had to play it without saving at least once. You had to don't use any first aid sprays. Like,
oh wow,
it was a really rough thing to do, especially trying to get an S ranking in under 3 hours. It was crazy.
Oh geez, yeah.
Yeah, so like, and I've done it though. I did it a lot, and then I would go through and do a like what they call a knife run, which is you play Resident Evil and just kill with only the knife. So,
oh man, you gotta be a really
just
sharp
imagine
player to
going
do
around.
that.
Yeah, it's just like, you imagine going around trying to fight Mr. X with just a knife. Like it sucked. I died a lot, but it was fun to do things like that, right?
Yeah, get that
the
moment.
replayability, and it was just fun. It was just a fun try.
Nice.
But yeah, it was, you know, that was one of the games I spent a lot of time on. Final Fantasy 14 as well, but
yeah.
Oh god, I don't know how much health do I got under this last little zero bar of health. Was it like they keep hitting me in this?
Yeah, they keep ganging up on you. Oh, I'm down to 1 too.
Yeah, they keep ganging up on me. It's like, dude, stop beating me up.
I need to add one game to my answer, and that is Sonic the Hedgehog 2.
Oh yeah,
I'm
that's
dead.
a good one.
Run away!
Okay,
just run through this screen too. Let's get to a town and we can like buy some stuff.
Yeah, let's go.
We gotta buy some power-ups. There's more. Oh, I got hit by a flying stick. Like my 5th birthday party all over again.
Let's go. Ah!
Up,
no. Ah! Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Let me live. Let me live.
We're not running away. It's a tactical retreat.
Oh no, I'm down.
Okay.
Oh man. Another game though. I think. Oh crap! Oh, we're in the town. Yay!
Yeah.
Other games I spent more time with. Oh man. Wait, what is the lasagna? Does that give me the most? Besides Resident Evil, I think another game I spent a lot of time was Zelda: Link to the Past.
Oh, it's one of my favorite games of all time. It's so good.
One of my favorites. Yeah, one of my favorites of all time too, dude.
Yeah.
Like I'll give you an explanation why too, because I remember games companies don't do this anymore. But I remember when I got Zelda, it came with the SNES that I had got. Right,
nice.
It was the Zelda edition, and so like I remember when I opened the game, it came with a map. It was like a booklet, and then when you unfold the booklet, it opened up into a giant map of Hyrule and all the places you need to go.
Yeah.
And it had like tips and tricks on the other side, and it came with a bunch of stickers and decals and everything else and all kinds of cool stuff. So
nice.
Like I spent so many hours playing that game.
Yeah.
It was to the point to where do you remember back then before they had like, well, of course, before they had the internet and we didn't always get like the magazines, but you remember they had like gaming tip hotlines.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've called one before trying to get through Zelda: Link to the Past. Like,
oh man,
I've called one, and for Super Metroid once, and them shits cost money.
Oh, it's like $4 a minute. It's like $2.99 a minute, but still, like that adds up quick. And then,
yeah.
Oh, what's the game you want? Okay, give me a second while I like look that up for you. Still flipping through paper.
Yeah, like I would call the hotline, and the lady would be like, this is how you do this, and you're listening to her speak, and I'm writing it down as she speaks. And I got in trouble for doing that quite a few times.
Yeah, I bet so.
Yeah, because it costs a lot of money. But it was just like, I spent a lot of time.
That's hilarious.
I spent a lot of time. That was a fun.
Oh, I'm punching you, Mike. Right.
I was like, who's that?
That's me. I'm punching you, my man.
All good. Let's see.
In fact, they talk about that in the Wizard movie.
Oh God,
when he's on his way to
his great game.
No, it's great as an adult. I'm like, yeah, this is just a giant Nintendo commercial.
Oh, it pretty much is.
But it's fantastic. It's so good.
Yeah, I mean, as a kid, it's all the games you love and play. It's a
Yeah.
game movie when you're a game nerd like we are.
Yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know, it's like, because I'm such a, like, I remember somebody telling me when I was little, I think it was an insult, but he wasn't lying though. But he goes, you can tell when you walk into it, you can tell that you love games, because as soon as you walk into a room and someone's playing a game, your eyes go real wide. And I'm like, I don't know how to take that, but I mean, it's true though.
Yeah.
But it's very true, because it's like, I was like that. I mean, stop, no, baby, stop it. There we go. There we go. Oh, my bad.
No, that was me. I ran into the wall.
Oh, okay. I'm down.
Oh, it's my turn to clutch.
Clutch it, clutch. Let's go. Oh,
Oh, I'm not clutching it. I'm not clutching at all.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
clutched. I am not clutched. That's the second time I've lost.
oh no.
Okay, you don't have to be good at video games to love them, right?
Oh no, you don't have to be good at them all. Hell no.
But
So,
see,
really quick. Oh no, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's another part of this game is I didn't know as a kid, and I learned as I got a little older was grinding. This game has grinding in it because you got to go earn enough money to go
you
back.
have to go get money.
Because as you buy food, you don't just. In fact, I don't know if I can. How do we look at our stats? I don't remember. I
think it's select then start.
Oh yeah. So like we got status or level.
I forgot there was passwords.
No. Oh, but did I just start us over?
No. That's just the mission speed and level.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Yeah.
So I didn't realize that we had stats, and so I had to like go. You had to grind to buy food, and level up.
Oh yeah, that was a cool thing. It was like it was like an RPG, pretty much like a RPG beat 'em up, pretty much.
Yeah,
it was fantastic.
So
I really quick though, what are the games? What games do you wish that you could experience for the first time again?
Oh, that's a good question. I think Hollow Knight is definitely up there. It's so good.
Oh yeah, Hollow Knight's great.
Hollow Knight. Where are we? Are we further back than I thought we were?
Yes, so.
We are. That's why I tried to get to that other town because I thought we could start there, but I guess not.
Yeah. That's weird.
maybe it starts out. Hey, you guys should be here.
You're right.
I think Hollow Knight's definitely one. Probably A Link to the Past.
Good one. Yeah, those are some. Yeah, especially Hollow Knight's good. Link to the Past is fantastic.
Oh yeah.
As I stated before, love that game. I still play that game. I still go back and. I actually got my oldest daughter addicted to that game.
Nice.
So, I told her I'd challenge her to play it, and she's like, Yeah. Next thing I know, she's playing it through the night. I'm like, you got to go to bed sometime. Get to bed.
Yeah. My little sister, I have two sisters, one older, one younger, and my younger one is like 10 years younger than me. It's quite a difference.
Yeah.
And she had never played the original Legend of Zelda. And so when it finally came out on like the Switch Online stuff, she was playing. She's like, oh, I'm gonna play it. I'm like, cool. And then like, I don't know, a day later, I get a text from her. How did you play this game? Where do I go? What do I do? And so I think I jumped in Discord with her, and she was sharing. No, I was visiting like a little while later, so she's playing. I was like, all right, now burn this bush and go in there and blah blah blah. And she's like, what? How do you know how to do that? I'm like, you see every bush on the screen? Yeah, I walked off of this screen, however many times to burn a bush, because with that blue candle, you only burn one at a time.
Yeah.
And as I'm telling you this story now, I'm realizing, dang it, I probably could have done 2 screens at a time by walking back and forth and burning a bush each time.
Right.
But we won't focus on that.
Right.
But just her being so lost in that game.
Yeah.
Was funny to me because it's like that's just what we did. We played games like that, and I'm not trying to be some crotchety old man. I mean, I'm halfway there, but I'm not gonna be like, oh, the kids don't know how to play games nowadays. You got the internet, blah blah blah. Like, I think the internet's great. Use it. It's just we didn't have it. We had to make do, and so we did.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh crap. Yeah, I would say for me, I think the games I would love to experience for the first time were the Resident Evil games, the first 3, just because the survival horror genre was beautiful when it first started kicking off. Mm-hmm. And I have so many fond memories of playing through those games, countless hours trying to figure this out. Took me I swear a month or so to get through just one Resident Evil game. But my bad.
That's cool. I didn't realize you could reach me up there. I thought I was safe.
I didn't either. I was pretty surprised. Also, another one besides Link to the Past, because I do love that one too. But I think the other one I would probably say would Final Fantasy VII.
Oh yeah, good choice. Good choice.
The hours I the count. Final Fantasy VII was not my first RPG, but it was an RPG that really just got me like engulfed.
Yeah.
I remember staying up on school nights late at night playing that game, being engulfed in that damn story, playing that game, grinding, and just loving that game.
Yeah,
that's what memories I have.
Yeah, that's what Chrono Trigger was for me.
Yeah.
Not my first RPG, but kind of the first RPG where I knew what I was doing and like understood.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, hit me with it.
And then Final Fantasy VII was fantastic as well. I remember I had it on PC, and for whatever reason, nothing worked. Once you got to the part where you snowboard, it just kept freezing every time, no matter what I did.
Oh yeah.
So I ended up getting it on PlayStation as well. But
also for me, it was Final Fantasy VIII, of course. Like Final Fantasy VIII is one of my is actually my favorite.
Yeah.
Out of one of my main favorites out of the series. Like it's.
Oh wait,
God,
my bad.
No, that's okay.
I need to make a confession to you real quick, and I hope we can still be friends afterwards.
Oh Lord, what'd you do?
I've never played a Resident Evil game.
Matty T.
I watched my buddy play the first one.
No, that's okay. I mean, hey, it's all right. I mean, we need to change that at some point.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, I mean they're great games. That's nothing. I mean, it's not surprising. Like I not until Elden Ring, that was my first Souls type game.
Oh yeah. Oh, I guess we killed Rocco. Rocco's not back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, so like that's oh shit. But yeah, that's like I've never played a Dark Souls type of game until I played Elden Ring.
Yeah.
So that's like me. Like everybody's different, but I would recommend playing them if you want to get into some really cool and good stories. Like
I do. And you know me, I'm a self-proclaimed wuss, but I'm not against playing them. I just haven't had a chance.
Oh yeah, well, they put it like this. I mean, they can have their scary moments, but they're not really as scary as like some of the games I play on Twitch.
Yeah. I've seen you play some games, and I mean, I've beaten Outlast. I figure if I can do Outlast and that DLC, then I should be fine, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. If you can do Outlast, you'll be fine with Resident Evil.
I mean,
like Resident Evil's more. It has maybe a couple jump scares, maybe one or two at best that I remember that really stand outish. But like, it's more of the tension of, you know what I mean? Yeah. It's more of like, oh, if I come around here, what zombie?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more like a cheesy, campy horror story more than an actual real jump scare fest. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What are we coming up on here? Soon we'll have to we'll switch games.
Cool. Not a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, I lost my stick when I ran in there. What the hell? I just got kicked in the ass. Did you see this?
Yeah, I saw that.
Like as soon as I got in the next screen, dude just kicked me right in the.
That guy's got no etiquette.
None at all, dude.
Whoa! They double teaming you now too.
Oh man, you gotta love the old school NES graphics too, where they're like glitching and like disappearing.
Like too much is going on the screen, we can't handle it.
Yeah, speaking of, before we end this though, one thing I had to say though, because when we were trying to choose games, I had to narrow down to a few, and one of them was going to be the Rambo game.
Yeah,
it might be on another episode, but I was just like, because I have so many memories with Rambo, but like, I'm just sitting there thinking, do I really want to like talk about this game while I'm wandering aimlessly, not knowing where the hell to go? Like, I mean, I may not be good at the game, but like that game is grueling.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah,
let's go.
I remember it being hard.
Yeah.
That's all I remember is just pain.
That game was something, man. Ooh, all right, cool. I think we can probably end this one here.
Okay,
cool.
The
other one. So the game that I chose today for the first episode is Guerrilla War. So, like I said, this game is one of my favorite. It's hard too. It's a hard game, but I just love the music and I love how fast it is.
Nice.
It's kind of a fast-paced game. So.
Yeah, I've never played this one. Is that a laser?
Think of it like top-down Contra.
Okay, cool.
So, also don't shoot the hostages.
I murdered hostages.
Yeah.
I killed another one.
I died. Like I said, I just killed one too. But the hostages, oh crap, you get points.
Okay.
I don't know how many lives you get on this, so.
You gotta smooch the hostages, okay.
Yeah, you gotta smooch them, yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting my butt kicked. So
I am as well.
Also, you can ride in tanks, so.
Oh, nice.
Which is pretty cool.
Okay. Oh, we have grenades too. Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to tell you other button grenade. Oh, gotta get out. Gotta get out before the tank explodes. Yeah, it'll do that. Yeah.
Like you said, you gotta tell me all the buttons. There's 2 of them.
Right? Yeah, there's 2 of them. Yeah. Dang it,
dude! This game is hard.
I told you it's hard, but you can start like right here.
Yeah.
Oh wait, press start. I think. Wait, how do I? Do I?
No, you are.
I was gonna say. Okay, there you go. Okay, here you go. You can jump in the tank. I think it's the grenade button.
Oh heck yeah! Get wrecked!
Oh yeah. Yeah. Right,
gotta watch out for hostages.
Yeah. This is one of those games, though. As a kid, I'm sitting here and I'm like, how the hell did I beat this as a kid? Like,
you beat this?
Yeah, I beat this. Yeah.
Dude, well done.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. We got a spreader. Yeah, I beat this as a kid.
Nice.
I don't know how. Don't ask me how. I hit, like I said, it's like, I think it's one of those things as a kid. It's, you're like, whoa, like you.
I was going for that. Is that a good thing to get? Is that a bad thing to get? I don't know.
No, that's a bomb, I think. Yeah. Yeah, oh lordy. You see how fast-paced this game is. This game is grueling. And oh god, and the bosses are incredible because they're fast. Most of the bosses are anyway. Come on. It gets rougher though. There's actually a map on here where you're riding on a what do you call it? Like a train cart, kind of like Donkey Kong style.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah. Can you jump in or can you not?
Let me try. Pauses it.
Try select or one of the buttons. Maybe the.
There I am. Okay.
I think you might be taking my lives, but it doesn't matter. I could have straight up used cheats. I mean, I don't mind to, just because. Oh, look at this. Oh,
yeah.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
There's a spreader right there.
Oh, heck yeah. Oh, wait.
I shot hostages.
Me too.
Whoops. We're terrible. All right, here we go. Boss time.
Oh, even if you touch the guys, you die.
Oh, yeah. Damn it, I missed. There we go.
Trying to get that diagonal shot.
Yeah. That's why I like the spreader, just because of the...
Yeah. I gotta stop running into people.
Oh, lordy. Don't go back in the house. Shit, here we go.
Oh, a helicopter.
Yep. Oh, grenades work. Well, all things work on this dude, but I lost my spreader. Damn.
What, how old were you first started gaming?
Oh, lordy. Oh, yeah, I was 3.
Nice.
3 or 4. Like, so I was talking about this earlier when you were playing your game. The Atari was the first thing, but I specifically remember there was a game for the NES. Oh God, that I remember specifically. It was called Dragon Power. I don't know if you know this game, but it's funny because I used to think it was part of I thought it was like a video game movie tie-in with The Last Dragon. Well, I don't know why. I don't know if you've ever seen The Last Dragon movie or not, but Last Dragon's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Nice.
But there we go. But so Dragon Power, what it really was, it was a Dragon Ball Z game, but due to licensing issues, they can't call it Dragon Ball Z, so it became Dragon Power.
Okay.
So they renamed it all. So that was another game from my childhood that I think was because I was about 4, and so I learned I was learning how to read at an early age, and that game was kind of helping me read. So people were just like, "Wait a minute, you know how to read this game?" I'm like, "Yeah, why not? What do you mean you don't know how to read?" Yeah, that game was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite games.
Awesome.
I don't know how I keep coming back. I don't know how. Really? He just took my take that quick. I know, right?
What made you choose this game?
Oh man, so this game here, I've always played a lot of co-op games, right? There's Contra, there's Double Dragon, but I loved this game so much because it was so hard. And you know, it was one of the games like all amongst my friends were like, have you beat this game? And we're like, no, like there's no way this game is yeah, like you can't beat it. Like what do you mean? So it was just a thing where me and my friends would always try to beat this game. And it just it's like, whoa, it just holds a special place for me because it was one of the games I literally played for months trying to beat this. And even my mom played it, her boyfriend at the time, we all played it. I'd never seen a girl run across the screen before. That was weird. but it was like, you know, we all tried to beat this game. It was so hard. And it just, I just have the memories of it because when I finally did beat this game, it was incredible. I was so happy. I was so like, oh my God, like, you know, I can't believe it. We did it. Because it's hard. It's got a lot of levels. And, and as you see how fast everyone runs, it's like, you know, the game is fast, you know, like it's fast paced. It's challenging. And it was just, I spent countless hours with this game and I love the music too. So like, and I was always about the music. Oh, I forgot they surrendered. Whoops, my bad.
Geneva Convention, right? Geneva Suggestion. I don't really mean that. I was just kidding. Sorry.
But yeah, it's well, because it was either this or Jackal. Because I don't know if you ever played Jackal. Jackal's actually a pretty good game too.
Does that have helicopters in it? Am I thinking a different one?
No, no, that one has.
I'm thinking Russian Attack,
like,
maybe.
Yeah, no, that was Russian Attack is where you got like a knife. But Jackal is the. I think you can go in the water. Yeah, Jackal is the one where you're like controlling two like army jeeps and you're pretty much shooting out of it. But like you got to rescue hostages and all that crap. It's really fun.
Okay. Cool.
Wait, how? Get away from him! I knew it. I was gonna die. But yeah. This game was just incredibly hard. It was fun when you beat it. It was fast paced. I loved it. It was hectic. You know, and now we're playing it though. I'm sitting here thinking like, how the hell did I play this?
What is So you said you started gaming. You were like around 3 or 4. What's your earliest video game memory?
Ooh, I would say.
Oh, I got
I said something. Oh crap! I said. Oh lordy, I said something earlier. Oh crap. What was my earliest video game? I was talking about this earlier too. I think I can reiterate on it because I think it was Tron. We were playing like Atari, and like Tron on the Atari. I still love that game. If I could, like, I thought about going back and just grabbing Tron again just to like play it. And it's funny because I've never played any of the other. Oh Lord, I've never played any of the other Tron games on the other systems. Like, cause they've remade Tron on like come here, dang it. They've made Tron like on other systems and stuff, and I've never actually like tried to play them.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Oh, that's a different grenade. I love these tanks, by the way. It's like, I mean, they don't look like tanks, but you get the idea.
Yeah. Wait, man, that's an 8-bit tank. Oh.
Right. No!
Immediately blew up in the tank.
Yeah, right. Crap.
So, is Tron also kind of seeing that also kind of what got you into video gaming, or what kind of pushed you a little more into knowing like, hey, this is definitely what I want to like do, not do, but you know.
Well, yeah, Tron was got me in. I mean, Tron. I mean, all that stuff. Yeah, definitely got me. Oh God, definitely got me into playing. But it was with the Nintendo with like with like Mario and all that, and Contra and all that. That's what really just kind of got me. And of course, Punch Out. So Punch Out was like
good choice.
You know, dude, Punch Out was like, man, that was another game that I spent countless hours on. By the way, that was an insane game to play. Oh, crap, that was an insane game to play. Like it was just so bloody hard. Beat like, especially when you got to beating like Super Macho Man. Like like forget Mike Tyson for a minute or whoever.
Mr. Dream,
what version of the game. Yeah, Mr. Dream. Like, forget him. Like, you had to go against like Mr. Macho Man, and it was like, dude, like why? Like why? But I can beat them now. But my favorite is probably like Super Punch Out, if anything. But But speaking of that, did you know they just released or not released, but people just found out like about last year that Super Punch Out is actually 2-player?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Super Punch Out is 2-player. Who the hell knew?
How does that work?
Yeah, I can't remember how you do it, but it was like you just, you know, you press start with the second controller or something like that, and you play as the other character.
That's
like,
crazy.
Yeah, and I'm like, how did I not know this, dude? Like, you know how many times, like, I've sat and people watch me play Super Punch Out, like,
right.
Yeah, and I'm like, dude, if I would have known that, I would have died, man. So that's a thing we got to do.
Oh
in
yeah,
the upcoming
man.
Episode is we got to test this out and play Super Punch Out.
I'm in,
because I would have loved to have known that back then. I never knew that. Because Punch Out, I played Punch Out on every iteration so far. Like, I don't know if it's out for like, they don't have it for Switch, but I played Punch Out on the Wii. That was a hard game there. But,
yeah, that's the one with Donkey Kong in it, I think.
yeah, those are hard. I like freaking Punch Out on the Wii with the Wii controls. Sheesh.
Yeah,
holy crap.
Yeah,
there's a fire weapon over there.
Yeah, what we kind of touched on this a little earlier, but how has your focus changed on gaming as you've kind of gotten older, or like gone through different phases in your life?
Oh man, it well, yeah, like I was saying earlier, I mean, yeah, like being a responsible, like being a parent and all that stuff helps, but change. But of course, when you get older too, something I didn't say is like when you're older now that you don't have the time, or maybe you just don't have the patience. There's like sometimes there's games where like you have these games and you're like, oh, I want to play this, but I call it game burnout, where you don't want to play the game, and you're just kind of like, I'm bored, I want to play a game, but I don't know what. And you're just like, well, screw it then. Like, and you don't play games for a while. Then that's one thing about like being focused. I lose focus because I get burnt out so easy. But especially because my genre of like preferred games has changed over the years. So, I still love playing a few different types of games, but I think, it's definitely changed. Like for a while, it was definitely like COD and like all of that stuff. And, I play multiplayer still to this day. Like I play Battlefield a lot. Like that's probably one of my favorite like multiplayer games. But like focusing, with the kids and stuff, we got to make time, that type of thing. Like I just changed my streaming schedule so we can have more of the weekend. Crap. So, I'll be starting to stream on like the weekdays now. So
okay, cool.
Yeah, it's something, man. Focus. Yeah, it's something, man. I get burnt out, and then now that I have so much stuff to do, being content creator on Twitch and YouTube, and that stuff, you got to find that time. It's responsibilities, man.
Right, yeah. What? I'm gonna go off the cuff here a little bit. What is? I know, like, you like horror games, a lot of different genres. Is there a genre that you maybe don't care for, or that you haven't maybe given it a chance? Or
let's see, that I haven't given it a chance. Yeah, well, though I like shooters, I want a genre I haven't given a chance. Ooh, that's a good one. I don't know. I want to say like the card type of games. I don't know, like the like, what I'm talking about, like the Magic the Gathering type of card games, or what was it that's famous in The Witcher, Gwent or whatever? Gwent, Like I don't care for those. I don't really give it a chance. I mean, I wouldn't mind to try. I'm all down for trying, like new things. But I think it would probably be like those card games, and I don't know. There's probably some other ones, because every time like I go on Twitch or like I see people playing something, I'm like, I don't know. I just don't understand that game. Right. Crap.
And I will say, like, Triple Triad was my favorite part of Final Fantasy VIII. Well, not my favorite part, but I love Triple Triad. That is
actually true. That was one that I played. Triple Triad was so good. They actually have that in Final Fantasy 14 now.
I play the crap out of it.
Oh yeah, I love that shit. That's probably the only one that I have played. Damn, I'm dying a lot. But if you want, but besides genre, there are a type of game that I probably will never play, which is Fortnite. So I just can't get into Fortnite, dude. I don't know why. I just can't.
I've played it a couple times, and it's all right. It's not for me.
Yeah, it's not for me. I'm not going to dog it because it's popular. It's a thing. Things change, times change. I don't know. I just can't get into it.
I think they're actually doing like an Attack on Titan crossover right now.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Now, excuse me. Now, speaking of those type of games, like reversing the script, because I'll ask you too. Like the games that I didn't like at first and I did give a chance are MOBAs. Right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
I never cared for MOBAs until one day I remember on PS4, I was like bored out of my mind. I was like, I had game burnout once again. And I was like, what the? I saw Smite on the store for free.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I tried it and I'm like, this game sucks. I uninstalled it. I'm like, I'm not playing that shit. So, you know, I gave it up. But then I was like, maybe I should try it one day. It's free. Why not? So I'm like, okay, whatever. So here I go. And needless to say, I love Smite so much. I have like 20 diamond characters.
Oh yeah,
by now.
Nice.
So yeah, and that takes a long time to get just 10 on a diamond on one character. So like, oh shit. So I love Smite and I love MOBAs. So like now I guess they consider like Overwatch a MOBA too, I guess.
Yeah.
So which I play the mess out of that too now. So I would say definitely. MOBAs is a genre that I fell in love with over the years.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a genre that I haven't played, but every time I see it, especially like Smite or those other ones, I'm like, man, that looks like really fun, and I just never played them.
I recommend. I mean, if you're not into MOBAs, that's cool. I never thought I would like it, but for some reason I'm like, oh yeah, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah, that's cool. And then I think we talked about it a little earlier too, but which game do you think you spent? I think you said Resident Evil and some other ones, but is there, if you had to single it out on the game you spent the most time with, what was your single answer?
Gosh, the single game I had to single out? Oh man, good one. I would, gosh, there's so many. Okay. A game that oh Lord, I thought it was somebody else shooting at me. So a game that I spent the most time on, to single it out, I would probably say Final Fantasy VII.
Okay, yeah, good.
Just because like I said, I remember grinding so hard in that game. I spent countless hours playing that game, getting stuck, looking up solutions, dying, like trying to figure out why the hell I can't fight a boss because I sucked at RPGs at that time. You know what I mean? Staying up late. I remember getting in trouble because I was staying up late all the time and all that stuff. And oh crap. And I just remember trying to perfect that game because I was such a fan of it, and I was, it was just incredible. I paid attention to every detail in Final Fantasy VII. It was like every dialogue, every piece of information, every part of lore. I just remember playing that game a lot as a teenager. It was like, I don't know, I just staying up late playing that shit was enough.
Yeah, that's one of those kind of going back to the question of like, when did you kind of realize that something was on the next level or something? I got to add that to my answer too. Is like, that was definitely, you knew you were playing something special playing that. You know?
Yeah, for sure. Because Final Fantasy was 3 discs. You're like, this game is like fucking long. Like,
right,
and it was fantastic because it was groundbreaking for me because it was 3 discs and you had so much. It looked, back then it looked so good with the graphics, back then. And you're like, man, this looks damn near real at the time. Because I go back and I look at games now, and I'm like, man, the graphics back then was so real. Because I remember saying that as a kid. And I go back looking at PS1 games, and I'm like, no, they weren't.
I'm like, wait, what happened?
Like they definitely were not real. But that's the perception right there. I think we still got continues. Yeah, I think we continue, and I think we can continue endlessly. I think.
Oh, nice.
I'm not sure.
Yeah. Is there a game that you love that most people seem to not care for? Or like
it's not a retro game though, right off the bat though. I get a lot of I don't get a flack for it because I don't care, but the game that I get a lot of flack for, or like people don't like that I like, there's quite a few, but I'm going to say a further up game on the PS3, our recent game was Resident Evil 6.
Okay.
Like, people don't like it. It's not the best Resident Evil game in the franchise by far. I agree, but I still love the game. I don't care what anybody says. It's fun. It's crazy. It's campy. It's it's crap. But it's also like it has four campaigns.
Yeah.
And it has multiplayer. It has like 4 different multiplayer modes.
Okay, cool.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's endless gameplay to me. I don't know. I just loved it. The story, all that stuff. No, it wasn't all that good, but that's one that people hate that I actually enjoy.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if that was the multiplayer one. I couldn't remember if that was or not.
Yeah, and whatever. I mean, which makes me wonder if they're gonna what they're gonna remake next, because like, holy hell, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here thinking like, oh, they remade part 4, which Resident Evil 4 remake is actually a really fantastic game, by the way. Oh, you can get in here and you can't. You can get in here and I think you can not be hit. or there's like a way to not die. I don't know. I might be tripping.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
But this game is fantastic, though, right? Isn't it like fun? It's so chaotic.
Yeah, it is.
But you gotta think though, the NES games back then were really hard.
Oh yeah, they were. Like they were still coming from the arcade mentality of, pop a bunch of quarters in us to make money.
Oh yeah, exactly.
So I think they were still learning how to make home games, but I mean, it doesn't make them any less fun.
Oh yeah, that was the anticipation too back then. Waiting on the game to. Yeah, I forgot. Oh shit!
This is fantastic.
Yeah, they just throw us. Oh, this is the map I was talking about. Yeah, the anticipation of a game coming out on console. Oh, yeah,
nice. What switching gears a little bit, what's your favorite like video game music and soundtrack or soundtrack?
Oh, easy. That's the easy one right there. Killer Instinct.
Oh, these are I'm killing hostages and we're supposed to be saving them. Killer Instinct soundtrack. Nice. I don't know that I've ever paid attention to music enough.
So Killer Instinct, first off, is my favorite fighting game of all time. Like, to me, it's better than Mortal Kombat, better than Street Fighter. That's just me. I'll stand by that till the day I die. Yeah. And the reason why is because of the ultra combos, the way it goes. I mean, it's just fun, right? But when it came out, it was on the arcade at first. But when it came out on SNES, the music was so dope that it actually came with the soundtrack.
I remember that.
So, yeah, it was called Killer Cuts, which I actually still have somewhere.
Nice.
But the music was fantastic, and like I still listen to the Killer Instinct soundtracks to this day because Killer Instinct 2 comes out on 64, and the soundtrack was even better. And then we have the newest one that came out on Xbox One. Which they reiterated the music into the game. So like when you do like ultra combos for like your finishing moves, it goes based off of music. Like it's fantastic.
Oh, cool,
like,
nice.
I love that game. So the soundtrack itself is fantastic. Like so much so, with my friends on XP Overdrive, we had a musical or soundtrack episode, and that was what I brought up because. Nice. Like I said, that's my favorite soundtrack, hands down. That's awesome. That and then probably Doom.
Oh, Doom's rocking.
Yeah, Doom is freaking sick.
Yeah.
What about you? What's your favorite soundtrack? What would you?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say there are a few. Again, Chrono Trigger, just because Nobuo Uematsu is fantastic. Anytime.
Yeah.
And again, because I've been playing it a lot lately, but also the music's really good. Final Fantasy 14, phenomenal soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, very true. Especially Shadowbringer soundtrack.
Yes. Yeah.
Because I love that. Can I just say one thing real quick?
Yes.
Lahi.
Lahi.
Do I have Ebola? I swear that's what it sounds like.
That's what it sounds like. You're right. I left the soldier alive and killed the hostage.
No.
Hollow Knight, another great soundtrack. Like very.
Oh yeah, that is.
I put that on like if I'm studying or trying to pay attention to like read. Put on that with a little more of the chill tracks, and then get some of the metal remixes if you need something hype. Like.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And like video game soundtracks lately have just been good. Well, I say lately, I don't know how old Celeste is, but if you need some good chill music, Celeste is also really good.
Oh yeah, you see, I've seen. I think I actually watched you stream Celeste because I was watching someone play it, and I was just like, oh man, because that reminds me of another game too, which has a good soundtrack, which is The Messenger.
Yes.
I don't know if you ever played it.
I've played it. I haven't gotten very far in it. I need to go back and play it. I want to stream it eventually. I did stream it at one point, but it was oh crap. It was a really fun game, and the music is fantastic as well. Yeah. And the humor is fantastic in that game as well. Yeah, the humor in that game was fantastic. It cracks me up. Like but it's like I can go on about the soundtracks too, because I know another. Oh crap!
Another soundtrack, like I said, Ninja Gaiden was one. Contra had a great soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like, I think Final Fantasy, Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah.
10 actually had a favorite soundtrack.
Yeah,
too.
10 did, 8 did. I mean, Final Fantasy just in general, usually pretty solid on the music. I just bombed a hostage again. Why do I just keep doing it? Okay, I don't feel so bad. You did it too.
Yeah, I didn't mean to either. I was like, oh, enemy. And I'm just like, oh, yeah, there's somebody in the corner over there. Hey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What's your favorite era we talked about? What about like your like number one best video game memory like of all time?
Oh man. So okay, I've got a lot, but I'll have to give you one specifically because this means a lot to me. So when I was a kid, another game that I will probably put on this episode was an NES game called Commando. Don't know if you ever played that or not.
Yes, but like not enough to remember a lot about it.
Okay, so the reason why I liked the game to begin with is because I thought it was a tie-in game to the movie Commando.
Yeah.
I was such a huge fan of like Rambo, Commando, like Arnold, and like the 80s and the 80s action machismo shit.
Quintessential 80s. Yeah, you gotta love it.
Oh yeah, for sure. So Commando was a fun game. It was a terrible game, but it's a fun game. Like it's really bad. But I have memories with that because like my grandmother, like I said, she's no longer here with us. But when I was little, she used to play games with me all the time. And she would play Mario, she would play Contra with me, but I just remember playing Commando all the time because I was so in love with that game because of the movie. And we would spend countless hours playing this game. Yeah. And I was little. I was like, I don't know I can't remember how old I was, but I just remember like it was a 2-player game. It's not like 2-player co-op like this, but it was like kind of like Mario. If you die, then you continue with the second player or whatever. So I would sit there, she would play, and she would die. My grandmother, as much as she played video games, she was not that good at them. So she would die, and I would die of laughter because she would die in this most weirdest, funky way. Like she would, it's like it was one of those things. It's like, how did you die, right? Yeah. So I would just die laughing, just messing around with it, and then it would be my turn. I'm playing. I'm getting far. But then the moment I die, she would bust out laughing, and then I'd cry. I would cry. Like, how dare you laugh at me, Grandma? Like, it was just those memories like that I have with that because we played Commando a lot together. Yeah. It was like probably one of the games that she loved playing with me. So that's a awesome. Very special game for me. So
nice. That's awesome. I think one of my favorites is Halo. When Halo 3 first came out, we were playing the campaign. And it was just me and my roommate at the time, Billy, and another couple of good friends. They were online. Billy and I were playing like couch co-op or whatever. And it's like the very end of it. Spoiler again for the game that came out in 2007. But we're at the end. You go across the whole base. It starts blowing up and falling down, and you're like racing the warthogs towards the back of the Pelican, whatever the ship we're trying to jump in. And the warthog we're in like gets flipped over, like it's about to blow up, so we jump off and we're like running for this Pelican as it's about to take off, and like we jump right as the as the floor falls out, and we make it. We're like, that was so awesome, we made it, oh my god. I don't know, that ending sequence was just well done. That whole level, like I know some people crap on it, but I loved it. That was my first Halo game. Oh man. And it was so much fun. It was so well done. And so doing that, we felt like we beat that game. Like
oh yeah. That's funny because I gotta tell you something crazy too, because like you just said earlier, I've never played Halo.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. The only Halo I've actually played was the recent one, the one that was multiplayer that released. Oh, okay. And it was only because it was on Xbox Game Pass. And a friend of mine, Cervantes, he wanted to play, so we played together. Okay, and, nice. I mean, I liked it. I don't hate it. Like, it's just something I guess I just didn't care for. Yeah, because I have all the systems. Like, I have an Xbox One, PS4. Like, I always get all the systems just because like my friends had different systems, so I'm just like whatever. Right. Yeah. But like, I never got into Halo. I don't know why. I don't think it's a terrible game. I just, for some reason, it just never attracted me. But yeah, I've never played it. I don't know why. Everybody's like, how have you not played Halo? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that's what I was like. I didn't play a whole lot of first-person shooters because I was terrible at them, but we were playing because I worked with all these guys and that's all they played. So if I wanted to play games with them, I had to play first-person shooters. And so I love the campaigns. I'm trying to walk into that guy like he's a hostage. I love playing the campaigns, multiplayer, like the competitive, not so much, but I mean, I could do it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. See, a multiplayer game off the cuff. I do want to ask you, what is your? Well, because I'd say that's probably one of your favorite multiplayer games. I would probably have to say mine would probably be. This is gonna sound funny, but probably Spies versus Mercs from Splinter Cell.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why, but I really love, and I mean really, really love the stealth genre out of anything. And it's one of my favorite genres to play, but it doesn't get a lot of love. And Splinter Cell had this really cool multiplayer, Spies versus Mercs, where the Mercs were kind of like, they're mercenaries. With these, they're like first person, but like you play the Spies where you're in third person. And you're like, you gotta hide in the dark.
Yeah.
It was real stealthy type shit. I just really loved it. It was a really fun game to play.
That's cool.
Crap, we got rats.
I think I watched somebody play that on YouTube. I don't think I ever played it myself.
Oh yeah. Oh lordy, it's a fun game. Yeah. I mean, they just took down the multiplayer servers for Blacklist.
Oh man,
it was fun. I think you probably could still host it. People do that all the time.
Yeah.
But,
nice. I'm gonna say the sausage is not shooting. I finally saved one. All right.
And I just shot one.
Well, I've shot. That's a word, right? I've shot so many.
I think I've shot in a hostage.
I've shot in so many.
A hostage.
That's right.
I've died.
I just got another one. My favorite multiplayer game. There's, I don't know. If you want to ruin like families and friendships, you play Mario Party.
Oh yeah. Agree.
But it's so fun. It's so good. What's another good one? Oh, I had one in my brain and it just left me.
Oh crap.
Oh, what was it? I don't even remember. Yeah, because I like most people when they think multiplayer, they think usually like first-person shooters and stuff. And again, I'm just terrible at them, so I was never a huge fan of them. But that doesn't mean that they're not good. I've played some good ones, I've played some crappy ones, and I know the difference.
Yeah. When you get into multiplayer games, I just like I said, I love my shooters. I mean, sometimes I love Rainbow Six Siege. It's one of my favorite. I love Battlefield more than COD. That's just me.
Yeah.
But out of that though, I love different genres of like multiplayer games. That's why we play a lot of multiplayer horror games on my stream.
Yeah.
Because I just want to let you know that I think we're on the last final level.
Oh yeah, nice.
I think we literally
Nice.
Ah. Oh Lord, I got a question for you though, because I just thought of this too. What do you think is maybe the hardest game you've ever played?
Oh, that's a good question.
And that's not excluding anything. So you can name retro or even newer games.
Yeah, that's a lot to unpack. Because this game right now, apparently.
Hell yeah.
Because there's hard games that are hard because they're unfair.
Yeah.
And there's hard games that are just hard, like, Dark Souls or whatever, that's a little tougher. But, I mean, I think I did decent at Dark Souls, so I don't think it's that hard. I say that, but, I mean, that being said, I died a lot, but...
Yeah, you're gonna die a lot. I died a lot in Elden Ring. That was, something.
I think...
Damn.
Probably something like Contra... A Contra game, one of them back there. Back to the Future, 2 and 3. Even the Back to the Future on the NES, they were extremely difficult. I don't even think I ever got past the first level on Back to the Future 2 and 3, where you're or maybe it's just 3, but you basically start out as Doc on the horse trying to get to Clara's buggy that's out of control before it goes over a cliff. Never beat that.
I got 3 words for you, man.
What's that?
The Lion King.
Oh yeah, they actually designed that to be hard. They basically said, we don't want kids to be able to beat this in one rental period. And so they made that game hard. Like,
yeah, well, that definitely worked. I mean, I don't think I've rented it more than once.
Right.
But I remember that shit being hella hard.
Yeah.
Like that was that was but you said Contra earlier, so I want to tell you, I don't know if you've ever played this, but the hardest Contra game I think you would ever play is Shattered Soldier on the PS2.
No.
So that game is incredible. If you want to talk about like that game was probably Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
Oh wow.
But like I mean, because okay, as you know in Contra, you die if you get hit once, right?
Right.
Like, you don't have a life bar. So that's already enough at stake. But they have multiple endings. But like you have to hit, like if you want to get a perfect ending, you want to get everything. You have to kill everything in the map. You have to. You have to memorize the patterns of the bosses and the enemies. Yeah. It's incredibly hard. Like, I recommend you play it though. It's fun. Yeah. But it will piss you off.
I'll have to check it out.
But it's disgusting too. It's got some really cool, nasty looking bosses in there.
Nice. What is the most disappointing game you've ever played? And I don't want to like dog on anybody, you know what I mean? And and this is all opinionated, like, because your most disappointing game could be somebody's favorite, so I don't want to.
Oh yeah, of course.
But
yeah, for me, man, there's quite a few of those. Believe that. Okay, so I'll give you a retro one, and then I'll give you a more recent one, just because. So I'll start with the recent one. The recent one was Anthem.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Anthem, it just sucked. Like I don't know what they were doing. I was so mad because I was so hyped for that game.
Yeah.
You know, it looked cool. It was beautiful. The graphics actually looked really good. I was really enjoying it. You know, that was something. But then you get that game and then you see what it is, and it's like, damn, like it could have been good.
Yeah, it sounded so good.
It did, dude. I had Anthem, and I was so mad that I paid for it. Like, I've never had buyer's remorse so quick in my life, dude. But and then disappointing. Let's see, a disappointing older game. I would probably. Oh God. Oh man, there's quite a few of those. But I'm probably gonna have to go. Ooh, that's a tough one. I think. Oh, what's the name of this game? Damn, I can't think of the name of it. I think. Oh yeah, most disappointing game. Though it's the most hardest game too for me, which is Tiger Heli.
Oh yeah.
So. Now don't get me wrong, it's not that I dislike Tiger Heli like I did like with other ones, but it was disappointing because it was incredibly freaking hard, and I think the game never ended.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember specifically playing Tiger Heli so much one day to where I think I played for like 5 hours and hardly died. And I remember like, yo, like, is there an ending? Is there like a final boss? Is like, what the hell is going on here?
Yeah.
I don't remember ever finding an ending to Tiger Heli. I don't know.
Just kept going.
Or I just kept going. That or I died so much and I just sucked and I was just like never got to the end because it was just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. I died. Oh yeah. So yeah, that one. Yeah, that was a disappointing one. What about you?
My older one is probably Quest 64.
Oh, I remember that.
That game was so bad. And and it was one of the first games that I ever like saved up and bought with my own money. And I was just like, this is so bad. Why? And it's like, and I had to stick it out and beat it or play it because I spent my money on it. My parents were like, yeah, you bought that. We're not going to buy any more games. And we don't want to hear more. I was like, oh crap. So I played it. I beat it. It was not good. Like,
oh yeah,
that sucks. Did not care for it at all. Like,
I feel you.
Boring, not fun, but you know, hey, what, we live and learn.
Yeah.
And I remembered my multiplayer game I wanted to bring up, and that was the multiplayer mode of Mass Effect 3.
Oh yeah,
dude, we played the crap out of that. It was so much fun. We would get the Krogan soldiers. And get them, so we had 4 Krogan soldiers all leveled up to 20, and then we would just do heavy melee only, and so we just called it Krogan Smack'ems, because you just run around and boom, it's like, I mean, you could destroy anything with that. Like, you get 4 Krogans just smacking the crap out of everything. Dude, it's so much fun.
That sounds fun. I remember that. Oh man,
I might have to add Mass Effect 3 to my list of games I spent the most time with just because of the multiplayer. Now that I think about it.
Yeah. Same here with multiplayers. I have to add probably I don't know why, but SOCOM, like SOCOM.
Oh yeah.
Especially what was it? SOCOM. I think it was one of the SOCOM Confrontation for the PS3.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude, I think oh my god, I soaked so many freaking hours in that game.
Yeah.
That was a fun game to play.
I think I only ever played the first one. I like got signed up to like be a beta tester for it. Somehow.
God. The first SOCOM was sick because, you know, PS2 online multiplayer. Yeah. Like, plus, you know, it gave you the modem and then you got the headset and then you would just, I don't know, the fact that you had like to command your team with this microphone that actually worked. Yeah, it's like, bro, like, reach bang clear, blah, blah. It's like all this stuff. Like, yeah, that was sick. And I love that game. Yeah, that game is, I love that. That was a good multiplayer game too. Playing with my teammates and oh god, look at all these tanks. I think we're almost at the end here. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, that's a good game. Golly, man. Yeah. Come on. Die, tank. Oh, it's these two busters. Yeah, these guys again. They look like a Bobo from Double Dragon. Yeah, they do, don't they? That's what I was thinking about too earlier. I was like, they look familiar to me. Like, yeah. What's the very first video game you remember beating? Oh, God. The very first video game I remember beating... Oh, gosh, that's a good one. Mario 3. Nice. Yeah, I remember beating Mario 3. I think that was the first one I remember beating. Just because, like, I didn't have... This is the final map. Oh, sweet. I can't believe we actually played through this whole thing. But, yeah, I would say Mario 3 was one of them just because, like, it was one of the games that, like, I played a lot of. Yeah. Like, the other Marios I beat, but, like, it was, I don't know, I don't remember it as much. It wasn't as memorable for me as Mario 3 was. I don't know why. Because Mario 2 is actually my favorite Mario, funny enough. Like, it really is. Like, and it's, like, frowned upon by some people. But no, man. I love it. But, like, Mario 3, because I remember when you beat it, you start the game over again and you get like all those like little wing thingies to make you fly. Yeah, the P-wings and all that. Yeah, you get like a whole inventory full of them, but you couldn't shut the damn console off because you would lose it all. So if I wanted to go through and get all that shit again, I'd have to go and beat it all over again. Right. You know, so this is before you would save. So yeah, it was something. That was one that I remember beating. And oh crap. And I would probably say probably this one too, because like I said, I remember beating this one, being super ecstatic because the boss. I mean, you see how chaotic this damn game is, and that's probably why. Oh crap! That's probably why, because apparently we have infinite continues. Yeah. So, but I remember it took me so long to beat it though, because we didn't have much time. Sometimes, like before bed, we would die so much. We're like, dang it. Yeah, but, gotta get it in before bedtime. Yeah, oh yeah. I'm like, no. And another game too, though. This is just right off the cuff I had to bring up that I really enjoyed. That I probably won't put it on an episode because it's so short, but was Jaws for the NES. Oh, I remember that. I don't know that I've ever played it, but I remember it. Oh, dude, I don't know how I got Jaws, to be honest with you. But we can go right. Oh, wait, I think we can go past these. Yeah, I don't know how, but Jaws pissed me off. Yeah, here's this guy. I don't know how to beat this dude, so. Oh, remember. We'll figure it out. Yeah, there we go. He jumps over bombs. That's pretty. But yeah, I think, oh god, Tiger Heli, man. Oh god. Nice. They brought back, they unlocked the memory of Tiger Heli just because playing it for so long. Yeah. There's, you know, I want to ask you a question because I wonder if you remember this game because I was just talking about it with a friend. There's a game that I used to hate, and they like made so much of them. My grandmother used to rent them for me. I don't know why, but like there was this game called the Strike series. It was like Desert Strike. Jungle I remember Strike. You tell me about this one time, and I vaguely remember some of the names like Desert Strike, but I don't know that I ever played any of them. Oh man, they were so bad. Like they were just like how do you explain it? Like it was just you're in a helicopter and you're just going around the desert of the helicopter. Like it was weird. It just had no, I don't know, it just wasn't fun. Yeah. Oh, I guess you can shoot and throw at the same time. What if I would have known that? Is he just standing? Oh,
Boom!
there we go. Hey, we beat a whole game within a matter of a few minutes.
Congratulations, you destroyed the leader. Nice. I know I know I beat some games on NES, but I could not tell you what they were. I guess Legend of Zelda.
Oh yeah.
And then like Link to the Past, but the one that I know for sure that I remember beating was Star Fox 64 because we got an N64 for Christmas and Star Fox 64 and I beat it that day.
Oh man, yeah. Star Fox 64 was another one too because I remember there was like different multiple planets and alternate routes you could take.
Yeah,
and like for different endings. That was a fun one. Do a barrel roll.
Do a barrel roll.
You know, a fun fact: if you type "do a barrel roll" in Google, Google will actually do a barrel roll.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you know that, but Google has like little funny tricks.
Yeah, that's cool.
But
nice.
Oh man, that game was cool. What'd you think about this one? This one was a pretty fun game.
Yeah, this is fun. It took me a while to wrap my brain around it because there's so much happening.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens.
But yeah, this is like quintessential NES game that you love because it's like simple premise, two guys fighting in a war, stuff going everywhere. Yeah. Like it's so good. Yeah, I enjoyed it. This is awesome. And
oh yeah, it was very fun. Yeah. Well, I mean, we're about to wrap it up here. But this has been fun. I'm glad we got this out the way. I'm glad we're doing this. I mean, this is a fun time, man.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. This is great. I can't wait to learn more about your time with video games, my time with video games, other people's time with video games. Sure. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, same here, man. I can't wait to see what games you bring up. I can't wait to bring up some more games. It's like a core memory unlocks when I look at these games. So yeah, that was really fun. Man, River City Ransom was a great choice. I loved that game. That's a wonderful game.
Oh, thank you.
So I can't wait to see what you bring up next. We'll have to get some more, whether it's single player or multiplayer games. We're just going to chill. We're going to do this more often. Let us know in the comments what your favorite games are. What memories do you have with any games? Or are these your favorite games? Let us know if you've played Guerrilla War or River City Ransom. Let us know what you guys think about those. But yeah, we are going to get out of here though. I appreciate all of you for coming through and kicking it here with us and going through our adventures in gaming. So until the next one, I'm Rain, my co-host Matty T. We're out of here.
I will see you next time.
Peace.